Dave Knight here at KnightCapitalManagement.com. I want to welcome you once again. You can find me under Trade Craze under YouTube. In other words, YouTube, my username is Trade Craze. Welcome once again. This is the weekly wrap-up of the best trade of the week video. It happened in the ES market, or the E-mini S&P. It trades at $12.50 a tick. There's 4 ticks in a point. That's $50 a point for every contract. My examples are on every 2 contracts, as I believe that you should trade at least 2, a series of 2 in this case. Anyway, I've actually made little marks in the chart, so you'll see how this comes into play in just a little bit. I'll talk about it. But let's go ahead and draw a couple trend lines so you can actually see what I was thinking about. Here's Friday's low, and we're going to use Monday's low, and we're going to roll through, and I want to show you how this all came into play. And let's take on the other side. That's for the bears out there, all you bears. Let's take a look at how this all kind of played out. Alright, the close was actually above, sell below, buy above. I need actually some more confirmation, but ideally this would have been excellent if you would have been able to have the wherewithal to trade this. Right here off of this bar closing low, as you'll see, it's going to never get anywhere lower than this. So let's go ahead and roll. It's kind of hard to trade into a falling knife though. And next close actually goes higher. And this bar right here is the decision bar. Boom. Stop. Let me rewind just a little bit. Okay. Now let me go ahead and pause the tape, and then let me add some detail here, and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's talk about this. Now the market attempted 1263. If we look back here at Friday, you'll see that was actually a high on the market, 1263. On Monday it rolled through, and it really could not sustain above 1263. So that kind of was resistance area that I said, well, we need to close above that to make any significant move up. And even on Tuesday, attempted 1, 2, 3 times in the morning. The 4th time it went through, and you'll see it just moves down just enough to take me out. This happens 1 tick, but it did hit it, 1262.25. Let me actually show you. And for every 2 contracts, this loses $200 or $100 a contract. Alright, that's where I actually got stopped out of the market. And if you look right there, even though it doesn't look like it, if I blow this up, let me blow it up a little bit more. It did. It went down to 1262.25. Somebody ran my stop. No, that's not actually the way it works. But anyway, now you'll hear people say, oh, they ran my stop. They saw my stop in the market. They took me out. No, it's just, that's the way it is. The brokers or the traders actually go to where the orders are, and my order was sitting there, and they took it. So they didn't know if I was profit or gain or a loss or whatever, but they went and rolled. And obviously there's a lot more people than just me. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and move on. On the close of this bar, $3, $11, $12, $13, $14, stop. Alright, let me stop here and readjust. Okay, I'm back, and let me just go ahead right here. Now what I like about, I re-entered the market. Here is the spike reversal. Here is, let me get rid of some of this detail here. Okay. Here is the next 15-minute. It opened lower, so it looked like the spike wanted to work, but it didn't. It could not move, and it actually, the close higher was right on target of where I thought we should have been anyway. So I re-entered the market at this mark, 1264.25. I kept the 1262.25 stop in the market, and let me go ahead and put in my half price. Excuse me, I can't talk today. 1267 and a quarter was my 3-point move up that I was looking at. So let me pause this real quick. Alright, we're back, and let me just go ahead and roll the tape. Okay, I'm in. 1263, never even got near it. And here we go. Come on, there you go. Boom. Got me. There I go. There it was. Half the contract's off. I had my loss here. I'm still in a little bit of a loss situation. I'm going to put my stop in the market after this bar closed. I moved to 1264 3/4, or 2 ticks above where I was previously, and I was just negating out this move. If all this works for me, I want to make sure that I at least break even or get very close to cover costs of my trading. So here we go. This is the green line, and I'm actually watching as well. Let me back this out, and let me okay, there's the average daily range. Here is the low, actually the high of Monday's high. So Monday's high, average daily range, you're looking at 1274. It's actually going to be around 1274 and 50 or 1274 and 3/4. I'm going to first watch it. So let's go ahead and roll. We went through the high. Let me stop. At this point in time, it's 343. We never even got anywhere near. I'm rolling with the green line strategy. In actuality, I'm sitting here at 1268, roughly in that area, off the high of this market, because I don't want to lose at all. So on this big move up, I decided I'm sitting here at 1268, 1274.75. I am, and this is actually going to say 1274.75 on the bar closing, and so I'm looking at 1273.75 as an exit. Kind of flirted in between 1274 and 50 and 1273.75 on the average daily range. So let's see what happens. And there it went to go and roll right through it. It 1274.75, 1273.75 was my exit. It could have been 1274 and 50. It kept rolling between 1273.75 and 1273.50 or 1274.70. Anyway, make a long story short, this target from 1264 and a quarter to 1273.75 netted $475 per every one half of the contracts, and 150 on the other side. That's 625 total on the trade that went up, less 200 per every 2 contracts that I lost on the other side. Had a net gain on this trade of $425. It was a nice up move, and I capitalized on that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Dave Knight here at KnightCapitalManagement.com. You also find me under my username at TradeCraze under YouTube. I wish you all the best in your trading. Best of luck. Good trades, everyone. Bye now.